everyone, it's Doctor in the house, and you are welcome. And like we always say, this is that show that gives you the opportunity to learn something new when it comes to your health. And it's also the consultation before the main consultation, because there's always a doctor in the house that's going to be taking a particular topic and break it down for us. But now, obviously, last week we actually started with the questions and answers, where we opened the phone lines to each and every one of you to call in or even send in your messages via WhatsApp and ask the doctor any question concerning whatever we'll be discussing. And last week it was all about the ENT, ear, nose and throat. So this series is almost coming to an end about the ear, nose and throat. So this is the second part of the question. So feel free to call in or send in your messages and ask the doctor. If you're wondering who's the doctor in the house, especially if this is your first time joining us, it's no other than Brigadier General Dr. Ni Obodai, who's an ear, nose and throat surgeon and former commander at the 37th Military Hospital, and now a medical director of the Roseburg ENT Clinic at East Legon here in Accra. Last week was, full of questions, and I can't wait to hear the questions that will be asked today again. Hi, Doc. How are you?
Hi, Grace. I'm good. How about you?
Doc, you're looking nice.
Thank you very much.
Oh, all right. So, Doc, we have questions, and obviously, we started this last week, and
That's right.
This week we're going to be continuing. So, the first question I have here is, Doc, I feel great pain in my ear when I'm in an aeroplane, especially during taking off and landing. What is that?
Tubal dysfunction.
So how do they handle it?
We're going by that thing already. It's a tubal issue. The tubus is touched, the eustachian tube that connects the back of the nose to the middle ear.
Yeah.
That is what contracts when you're taking off, particularly if it's dysfunctioning, so that it builds a pressure in the ear. We call it barotrauma.
Right.
So it's actually taking off and landing. So if it happens during takeoff, it persists while you're in air. And when you're landing, it happens again. You may get relieved while you're in the air.
Yeah.
And then when you're landing, it happens again.
Yeah.
So you get off with pain in the ear, barotrauma.
Yeah.
We'll have to decongest the tube, make sure it's patent. What we can do sometimes is to decongest the tube even before you take off.
Travel.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you have a decongestant spray. You spray,
Oh,
get
there
the
are
tube
sprays
patent.
for that. Okay.
Then you can fly. When you're landing, do the same thing.
Is it everybody that suffers that?
Not everybody.
Some people.
Yep.
Why? Is it because of how their ear anatomy
It's the
is?
nature and the predispositions. Last time I mentioned flying with a cold. If you have a cold, the thing is already congested. So if you fly, its function is already compromised. Okay, so it becomes more pronounced to you than for somebody else who is not having any problem.
So it's best not
In
to
any
fly
case,
with the cold?
no, you don't have to fly with a cold at all. Otherwise, have decongestants. In any case, by yawning or by swallowing, the tube opens.
Opens.
So even for those who have normal tubes, if it gets congested, find yourself swallowing or automatically yawning.
Swallowing or yawning.
And then the tube opens, the pressures are equalized, the pain is dissipated.
Right. So this question we have from last week, and we didn't ask it, and I'm just going through those questions again. Hi, Doctor. My name is Kobe, and I'm a musician. My issue is that I lose my voice easily. It feels like I'm good at the start. When I'm singing, then midway, it starts to go flat. I do all the warm-ups, but it never seems to go away. What should I do, doctor? This is for a singer.
Yeah, we'll have to see the codes. It's a functional thing. We'll have to see the codes and advice. But then for a lot of the singers and the guys who are using their voice so often, it is the proper use that is also an issue. We started talking about it the other time we talked about voice and larynx.
Yes.
The use of it, the appropriate use. Okay? If you're singing at a pitch that is wrong for you,
And you're
you
still
lose
doing it. Yeah.
Okay? So you need to sing at a comfortable pitch. And then if you're using, I always keep asking, why do Ghanaian preachers or African preachers preach after 1 hour they are hoarse?
Yeah, because they're always shouting.
They're holding microphones and they are shouting. What is that all about? You should be able to speak an hour, 2 hours, get on with the same voice.
Right.
You don't have to drink a gallon of water while you're preaching for an hour. No. So the use of the voice, or for that matter, the proper use of the voice, affects the nature of the chords.
Right. So,
That can give you hoarseness even in between your singing period.
Yeah. But apart from the hoarseness, like, can it escalate into something more serious? Like, if you're shouting every day.
Yeah, your chords, it's just like going to the gym and pumping, okay? The biceps and the triceps, okay, they become huge. So you can see chords that have been abused. If you examine it, the chords are thick. Thick, probably the scarlet, the lips are still smooth. But it's like it's also gained weight because it's been used and abused. Okay, so you see thick chords. It might not be sick. It might not have masses or polyps or cysts. But the thickness of the cord tells you that the cord it's gone on the ground. It's been used.
Right.
Nothing going into any, systemic issues apart from the hoarseness.
Right.
You can get to leukoplakia, you can get to metaplasia, you can get to a lot of differences in the nature of the cords, but then it's more to do with the hoarseness.
Right. So, Doc, what would be your advice? So, this is a personal question. What would be your advice to people in the profession of talking, like I and people on radio and customer service, people that just seem to talk mostly? What would be your advice to us on how to keep our voices right and how to manage it right without having to compromise it, because this is our money?
Yeah, that's your tool. Now, like you're saying, DJs, teachers, lawyers, all kinds of people who are using the voice so much. Now, if you're operating at your natural level, you don't have an issue. If your voice hasn't changed over the period, it's no problem. Okay? But if you notice after a period of time, a year, 2 years, it looks like the quality of my voice has changed. You know your voice. It has changed. Let's have a look at it. Okay? Now, if there are issues, we get to address it. If there's no problem, your voice is still the same, and you're not straining, you're not shouting, you can keep your voice. Doesn't matter for how long you talk in a day. If you do 3-hour show, 4-hour show, and you're operating at your normal, natural level, you shouldn't get any problem.
Right.
And if the quality hasn't changed, there's nothing to worry about.
Right.
But if it changes over another period of time, 3-4 months, it gets even worse. Yeah. You had better get it checked out.
All right.
And then we'll do what it is.
Okay, so we have a message from Cape Coast. Hello, doctor. I have an NGO in Cape Coast, Kaizen 8, where we empower deaf learners to improve their reading skills. And the question here is, how frequent should deaf children check their ears in a year?
I got your question all right.
Should they?
What do you want to go check?
Okay.
Okay, I don't mean that to be, to go the other way.
Yeah.
But I mean that if you're deaf and you're doing signing, then your hearing is already gone.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not like a case where it's coming back, so we train you to do it, and then temporarily you come back. Okay. But if we have set it out that it's already gone, then it's gone. Okay. Now there's some issues, issues that are tied to this one here, that people don't know about. If you get measles, you get mumps, and you get meningitis. These 3 infections can give you permanent, irreversible hearing loss.
What?
Yeah, seriously.
Measles, mumps, and
meningitis.
meningitis.
Measles, mumps, and meningitis. Those 3 M's. They can give you permanent and irreversible hearing loss. So if you've gotten an infection and you're not hearing well, let's check it and monitor it so we know we don't get it to go worse. After the treatment, hold it there. If it's lost within that treatment, it's gone.
Wow, that's
I scared you.
That's new. That's new.
Yeah.
Because meningitis, for a minute, you hear
Mumps.
things like, the mumps are here, but the meningitis, you hear things like, oh, it's to twist your neck, it's to do this, it's to do that.
Yeah.
But to cause you
it'll give you ear loss.
Permanent ear loss, that's a problem. And when you
Irreversible.
talk about permanent ear loss linked to these 3 infections or diseases, is it like at a certain age?
All across.
All across. So even adults can actually lose their...
Yeah.
Oh my God. Now that's scary.
For information.
Yeah. Hi, Doug. This is from Dome. My name is Alfred, and I have a brother who was not born deaf, but he can't hear. We had the ears washed in the hospital with medications, but to no avail. What do you think can be done to help him hear?
He was hearing before.
Yes, he was not born deaf.
He's not hearing no more.
Yes.
Okay. They've gotten the ear washed. Have they gotten a test done, a pure tone or audiometry?
No, he just said we had our ear washed in the hospital with
If
medications.
If it's wax or debris in the ear, we'll wash it out. After that gets washed out, the hearing should return. If it doesn't return, you got to get a pure tone or audiometry done, hearing test. Then you will know the levels of the hearing, the intensity and the frequencies that a person has.
Right.
And then if it degenerates, you know further that the hearing is coming way from the inner ear, and not from the outer ear at all. And so they need to get a hearing test done so we can appropriately diagnose it.
All right. So Kwame from Kumasi is asking, kindly ask the doctor for me if halitosis has actually got anything to do with the ENT infections.
Yes, it has.
So
particularly chronic sinusitis and chronic tonsillitis.
Oh, chronic tonsillitis and chronic
sinusitis.
sinusitis causes halitosis.
Yep.
So if you deal with it, like, do they have to be happening at the same time or just one of them?
No, one or the other. It may either be as a result of a chronic sinusitis. We explained that time when we showed it with the pus sitting in the maxillary sinus.
Yeah.
Okay. And once pus is offensive, the boil, when you get a boil, you squeeze it, the pus that comes up, it's offensive.
Yeah.
Now, if you have it sitting in the sinus, it communicates with the nasal passage. So air goes in, air comes out. As you breathe in, breathe out, you get an offensive smell. So that is one thing. Chronic tonsils can also give you bad breath because it's exuding all the time. You have exudates coming out the tissues, like we mentioned, some of those stones that you don't want to hear about.
Tonsil stones. All right. Hello, good morning, sis. I'm Gashon from Sampa, and my question is, my mom always complained of her ears whenever she carries heavy loads for a time. And then last week, like this, she could not sleep just because of the pains in her ears, because of the heavy loads that she carries. Doc,
she has pain
in the ears
when she carries the load.
Heavy loads, yeah.
You want a straightforward answer?
Stop carrying it. Right? Stop carrying it. Just stop carrying it.
Or don't carry heavy ones. Carry lighter ones. Okay, but then I don't know the relation. I don't know the relation directly because you're carrying a thing on your head.
All right, so
have pain in your
Doctor,
ear.
just stop you there. But so we have a caller on the line. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Good morning. You are welcome to Breakfast Daily. What's your name and where are you calling from? All right. Sorry for that. Anyway, Doc, you're saying.
Yes. So I'm saying that I'm wondering the connection between the load on the head and then the pain in the ear. Okay. If it's the neck muscles, fine. I'll give it to her because the neck muscles are, in use while you're carrying, turning your head kind of thing. But for the ear, I'm wondering how it's related. Is there something she has noticed? So
okay. So we have John from the East region. Hi, John.
Yeah, good morning, please.
How are you doing?
I'm good, please.
All right, John, you are welcome to Breakfast Daily.
Yeah, I want to find out some of the environmental factors. Some of the environmental factors that causes this ENT.
That causes what?
The environmental factors that causes this ENT syndrome.
All right. So environmental causes environmental issues that causes any ENT problems, basically ear, nose, and throat.
Oh, quite a few. As we went through discussions, we mentioned pollution, noise pollution. All right, noise that can affect the hearing. As we talked about allergies, we mentioned environmental issues as well. So immediate environment, things that are around you can give you trouble. Allergens, if you're particularly allergic, and then noise pollution. Typically, the things that will come up.
What about the throat?
Sorry?
The throat.
Yeah, throat. I mean, nothing serious. The allergy, nasopharynx.
Okay.
So it can appear, show up in both areas there.
Right.
As for food substances, you eat it, you like it, you carry on. You don't like it, you stop it.
Right.
So they're not things that are under your, outside your control, that are without. But then this.
But when it comes to pollution, noise
whether
pollution
you want it
is
or not,
one.
is happening.
Yeah.
If the environment is so polluted, if those who have perennial allergies, when the pollen gets
Comes out, yeah.
it's not their fault. They didn't do anything. Hey, but the season is there, so the pollen is in the air, and Charlie, they're all over the place with their allergens.
All right, so another one here says, good morning, my name is Dorcas from Lashibi. My problem is that sometimes in the night when sleeping, I feel like there's fluid draining from my ear, and quickly I have to get a pen top to clear it. It's a thick fluid, not much though. First of all, we have a problem with the pen top entering your ear. If you've been watching the show, you know you don't have to do that. Okay, Doc, we're going to come back to her answer because we have a caller on the line. Hi, TJ.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, TJ. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Right, TJ, what's your question?
I'm calling from a friend.
All right.
Okay. For the doctor.
Okay.
Please. Sir, doctor, I wasn't having a problem with my nose, but I happened to travel to the UK. So when I went and came back, since I came back about over 5 years ago, anytime I apply a spray, deodorant, big deodorant spray, and get into my nose. That is it. My nose will start running. Anytime, even if somebody is sweeping and the dust goes into my nose, that is it. My nose will can run about 3 or 4 days continuously. It wasn't like that with me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. It was because the weather over there that caused that. I don't know, because I don't have that problem.
Yeah.
I came back, started having that issue. Doctor, what is happening?
Okay. Thank you very much for that one. What it simply is allergy.
Allergy.
Okay, he has noticed it. He's put a finger on something, the deodorants and the sprays, so he knows that is exactly what it is. Okay, so you're reacting, you're sensitive. If you didn't have it before, you have it now, you have become hypersensitized. It builds up also.
Oh, okay.
There's some things you didn't used to react to, and then suddenly you find yourself reacting to. You've built up the sensitivity, so you're now hypersensitive to it.
Right.
Now, if it's running, it means that if it continues running, it means that the thing is right there.
The things
if
around
you're
him.
continually using the spray, you're continually reacting. You continue reacting because it is right there with you. Okay. So now that you put a finger on it, if you're able to cut that out, you're good.
Right.
So what you have is allergic reaction.
Allergic reaction. All right. So Henry from Ashaman is joining us. Hi, Henry.
Yeah, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, please. I would want to ask a question. Actually, quite recently, I've been having this chronic cough. Not severe, but it comes regularly. I take medicine, it goes and it comes back, and I don't know what actually the problem is.
Chronic cough.
Cough.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Most of the times dry. At times it comes with phlegm.
That was what I was going to ask. If it's just a dry, irritating cough or a productive cough. Now, if you have a productive cough, you know that you're getting infected. So it produces, cough, sputum, cloud, yellow, green kind of thing that is coming deep down from the throat. If it's a dry cough right from the throat, it's just an irritation in the back of the throat. You're clearing, you're coughing, irritation. It may also be signs of other things. Okay, some medications can give you irritation in the throat.
Oh, okay. Some medications.
Some BP medications can give you irritation in your throat. So it's important to also know the side effects of some of the medications you're on. That is, if you're on, long-term medications.
Right.
But if it's just irritational thing, find out what is irritating you. If it's got an infection and you're producing cough, you're coughing with productive sputum and things, then get it treated because that's infection.
Okay, so let's go back to Dorcas.
Yeah, somebody has a question.
The fluid in the ear.
Yeah.
The thick fluid in the ear. She says it's not that much, but there's actually fluid.
I'm wondering how you get fluid flowing in your ear.
Yeah.
If it's not
when she's sleeping.
And if she's sleeping and she wakes up and there's fluid in it, all the thing you can have in the ear is wax. Unless you have fungi in the ear.
Oh.
In any case, it will not be like fluid flowing
off.
That you get a pen top to pick up. No. If it's wax, it's sitting there. It's like grease. It doesn't flow.
Yeah, it's just there.
Yeah. So it should be able to differentiate if it's pus that is flowing from the ear, wax that is sitting there, fungal debris, or whatever. The ear must be examined.
Right.
and then we can
All
be
right,
able to
so
help her.
Dorcas, your ear must be examined. This is coming from the nurse, me. All right, so Doc, this is a very interesting one, especially to everyone that uses ear pods. Dear doctor, my name is Emmanuel from Kumasi. There is something in my ear that is always swelling after using my ear pods, and it's really painful. Please, doctor.
Something that is swelling in the ear.
Mm-hmm.
What can that be?
I don't know.
Is that a furuncle? Is that a pimple in the ear or what? Because if the canal is fine, the earpieces are kind of budded.
Yeah.
They even have some soft part of it, so when it goes in the ear, it's comfortable. But if you have something growing or sitting in the ear, like a furuncle, a pimple, that an earbud sits on, it will give you pain.
Yeah.
Okay? So let's have a look at it, see it,
All right.
get to diagnose it approprially, and then we can give him help.
All right. Okay, so we have
Thanks,
a caller,
everybody.
Na, from Russia here in Accra. Hi, Na.
Hi, Auntie.
How are you? My name is Chris.
Okay, please. I'm having a baby, 1 year, 3 months.
Yeah.
And she's having cold. When it feeds, it goes and comes back again.
Mm-hmm.
We buy cough syrup, and we are told that the cough syrup will bring out the phlegm from her. But still, we are still having this phlegm in her nose, and even when she feeds, then she be smelling.
Yeah. So, how long has this been going on for?
For 3 months now.
For 3 months.
Yes, please.
Okay, so Doc, so the baby has been having some sort of cold and cough and phlegm,
Yeah.
but it's been going on for 3 months. So they've been medicating.
You're my assistant now, so I think you can.
Adenoid. Adenoids.
If
yeah.
it's the kid I'm hearing in the
Adenoids.
background, that's a little kid.
Yeah, that's
It's
a kid.
likely the back of a nose is blocked with adenoids,
Yeah.
hyperplastic adenoids.
Hyperplastic adenoids.
Hyperplastic adenoids.
Yeah.
So the nasal passage is full, no ventilation, almost wet, almost always wet, running.
So this one
likely
she
to be
has to go
adenoid.
to the hospital.
Of course, it can be an allergic issue. Allergies will come and go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if the adenoid is sitting there, cutting out the ventilation, the nose is always wet and infected.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you should be able to see to it, be well diagnosed. and
Yeah.
then
So doctors,
you
you
can
need
offer help.
you actually need to go to the. I mean, it was not that cold.
Yeah,
you
nah,
need to go
from
to the
Russia.
hospital to rule out
Get it
adenoids
properly
and stuff.
diagnosed.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay, Doc, we have another one here. Good morning, Doc. My left ear sounds like there's a living thing moving inside. Doctor, what is that? Can I use eardrop?
I need to see it, or an ENT guy needs to see it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's difficult to.
But sometimes bugs enter your ear.
Bugs will enter your ear, and that will not keep you quiet at all,
Yeah.
because they'll be wriggling. They are also confused. Okay, so like I said, you have to just be able to get some oil in there, so you suffocate them, they die, and then later on we pick it out.
Yeah, but what if he does the oil thingy and it still goes on? That's what
Yeah,
he
but I
needs
don't know what is going on now.
to- So we are not saying you should use an oil.
Yeah, we don't know what is going on
Yeah.
now. Okay, that might not solve the problem at all. Okay, so what it needs is to get examined, get an ENT guys, do otoscopy, examine the ear, then you can be able to appropriately offer the advice that we need to do, and then assist. If we have to pick it up, pick it up. If you have to wash it, we flush it out, and
All
then
right.
the ear will be free.
All right, so Doc, I have throat pain only on the left side, and I was given amoxicillin, and it stopped.
Amoxicillin.
But it came back, and when I finished taking the drugs, and well, it just came back when they finished
It
taking
keeps
the
taking the
drugs.
medications.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what was diagnosed. Okay, because usually if you have tonsillitis, it's by sides, both sides.
Not
if
just
you
the
have
left side.
pharynx, it's in the back there. If you have peritonsillar abscess, it's on one side.
So
Yeah, if you have, that's usually one side. Okay, so if it's happening on one side, it needs to be looked at. If it's been diagnosed and put on treatment, it goes away, comes back again. That's why we go for review.
Right.
Go back there,
yeah.
and then get a look at it again.
So you just have
and
to go
then
back to your doctor.
They see it again.
All right. All right, Doc, we have so many other questions, but most of them
Oh
sound
my
like
God.
tinnitus.
Tinnitus.
Yeah, tinnitus. Yeah, and we've addressed that
We've
so many
addressed that,
times.
yeah.
But then again, I want to say a very big thank you to you, Doc.
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
it was
yes,
really
yes,
nice
it's
having
been
this
good.
series with you. I've learned so
Quite a
much
long
about the
one.
ear, the
I
nose,
know.
and the throats. And now, if you ask me, I can tell you what adenoids
Yeah.
are. You see, like, it was easy for me to.
I'll give you a diploma.
Thank you. And thank you to everyone that have stayed
Yes.
tuned and, that have called, that have sent their messages. Thank you so much. But, Doc, what are your final words to us?
Yeah, it's been a good track, the series we've run through. So we'll say that for those who have seen it, or at least a lot has gone on, like you were saying, a lot of information has come out. People have learned a lot, but it's important to just also know. I'm talking about the hearing. Important. Know it. Check it out. If the issues, don't be poking like the pen top, keys and all that, because your eardrum is very sensitive and it's very thin. Don't get it damaged with all the instruments that are going in the ear. Take care of the ear, protect the hearing, and take care of the ears.
All right.
Voice, same way. Nasal passages, same.
Same way. All right. Thank you so much, Doc. And Doc, before we let you go, where's your location and how can people reach out? Because I'm sure there are a lot of people that want to see you.
Well, you can find the Rosberg ENT Clinic. In East Legon on the Trinity Avenue, opposite the Chartered Institute of Bankers, co-located with Pamoni Clothing. 0244380802, 05477 22195.
All right.
Or simply Google Rosberg ENT Clinic.
All right.
And then you find us.
Okay, guys. So the doctor in the house was Brigadier General Dr. Ni Obodai, who's an ear, nose, and throat surgeon and a former commander at the 37 Military Hospital and now a medical director of Rosberg ENT Clinic, East Legon, Accra. This has been Doctor in the House. Now, I'm sure you are wondering who will be the next doctor in the house. Just look out for this show, and we'll be coming up with more doctors. Thank you so much, and my name is Chris Carter. See you next time.